Wow. So people have been telling us that we needed to try this.
Well,
Peoples was right.
The people have spoken. Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with another Wildcard Wednesday video where we draw a sample at random from our pool of worldwide sipping spirits. Yes. And we taste it totally blind so that you get the most honest opinions possible. Or I should say double blind, because we have no clue what this could even be.
Nope.
We've got samples sent in. We've got all kinds of stuff in there. A few bottles that we own. Could be almost anything from almost any part of the world. It may not even be whiskey, although it looks like whiskey. It looks kind of like a, an Irish or Scotch or some type of, lightly colored, no color added single malt of some sort. But
he's already trying to guess.
Well, I mean, when the color jumps out at you, you speak to it. But if you like this style of content with the no hype, no bias, none of that stuff, go ahead and think about subscribing if you haven't already. We do these types of videos every week over here, and we're going to nose it and taste it, let you know what we think about it, give it a rating, and find out if the price changes that rating before we find out what we're drinking. It's a fun way to review whiskey. Let's go ahead and get into the nose on this one.
Let's do it.
Whoa, that is weird.
What are you getting?
I don't know. Like, it's got a little bit of fruitiness and a little bit of peatiness and a little bit of smokiness, but it's all those things are as light in concentration as the color of the whiskey itself. However, it's kind of jumping out of the glass too. Yeah,
I'm getting fruitiness and peat. I'm not getting a lot of smoke on the nose personally.
Well, peat smoke is in concentration. There's not a lot of smokiness on here. It's just a little bit.
You said smokiness, so that's why I'm just speaking to that. That's all.
I could even get a little bit of brininess here. Just like
maybe
a touch of brininess.
Perhaps. This almost smells like a healthy fruit roll-up.
Yeah, I could see that. Like something you would find in Whole Foods that you've never heard of the brand. Mm-hmm. Like there's some fruitiness there.
But
there's
usually
some earthiness
they're really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like a little oomph to it. It's a little more dense than like a normal branded fruit roll-up.
Yeah. I could even go with and because you put that in my head for whatever reason, I thought about fruit leather, and then I thought about leather.
That's what I was thinking, fruit leather.
I could get a leather type of note in here. I could even get like a little bit of like a cigar box type of note, not like a strong cigar smell. Like if somebody's smoking a cigar, it doesn't smell like that. But if you've ever smelled a cigar box, like the woodiness.
I have not. Let's taste it, shall we?
Yeah, man, this smells great. Okay. Some woodiness on the nose too. Let's go.
Oh, wow. This tastes nice and light, kind of soapy in a good way.
There is a concentration of flavor though. The flavors that are there are light flavors, but there's a lot of them.
Yes.
Which is exactly what I was trying to explain on the nose.
It's light and airy, like it feels not heavy, not weighed down, but there's a lot of flavor there.
And now on the finish, it's just sitting here. The finish is not strong by any means. I would dare almost call this smooth. I would say
How dare you say that word?
I'm just saying, like, there's nothing sharp or jagged in the glass on that first sip.
Yep.
But as the finish is sitting in, and the finish is faint but lingering, but as it's sitting there and just sitting on the back of my palate ever so faintly, there is a beautiful peat smoke note. Just, again,
I can see that.
Light, faint, but it's
light,
not.
But it's there.
It's there.
It's very light, but you know it's there. You can't not know.
Yeah, so we primarily do American whiskey over here, and there's a lot of times where we drink low-proof bourbon and rye, and it's just light and not much flavor.
Light, and then it just goes away.
Yes, this is light in ABV, seemingly. That's not hitting you over the head with anything, but everything that is there is very well done.
Yes. It's hard to describe because there's a lot of flavor here, but it doesn't feel heavy on your tongue, heavy on the palate.
It's subtle, it's beautiful. This is like a summer night scotch.
I wonder if this is Japanese. I feel like I get a lot of the subtleties in a Japanese single malt sort of, or a Japanese whiskey of some kind.
I don't know. Man, I'm really enjoying this. Let's get another sip.
Okay.
After that sip, the oak is sitting in more, getting a little bit of a pepper note.
There is some smokiness. Like I'm getting more. I wasn't getting as much on the nose, but I'm getting it on the palate. But it's balanced. It's not overpowering.
And the sweetness that's there, by the way, is like kind of a pear type of sweetness to me. Like it's just threaded through the whole thing. You got the oak, you got that touch of smokiness, you've got a little bit of pepperiness. Man, that is a beautiful glass of whiskey. This is again the type of scotch I would love to drink on like a warm summer night. This is fantastic for that type of occasion.
I agree.
What's your rating?
I give it a thumbs up. I like it.
I hope this is well priced. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up.
Oh, wow, you're feeling generous tonight.
I love this.
Yeah.
This is so well done. This is the perfect explanation of subtlety in a glass for like a good approachable pour that so often a lot of lower proof American whiskeys just can't get.
That's
like,
very true.
You can get high proof bourbons and ryes that are really well crafted that can come through with this level of nuance and everything, but they're also bringing a ton of punch and proof and all that
and
stuff.
Heat usually.
To get this type of concentration of flavors, but then for them also to be so subtle and delicate is...
Delicate's a really good word.
Yes. Yeah. This is absolutely stunning to me.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. It's not a stunning whiskey. I just really enjoy it. And it's just... What is stunning to me is how Scotch, seemingly Scotch, and American whiskey, bourbons and ryes can differ so much at seemingly lower proof points.
Yeah.
So, all right, in our pool, we're going to find out price first and then what we've been drinking.
What's the price?
In our pool, this is $80. I am
That's not bad.
Staying 2 thumbs up.
I'm going to stay thumbs up. I'm not moving, but it's definitely worth $80 in my mind.
Me too. Buy this. I want a bottle of this right now.
What is it?
Let's find out what we're drinking.
Okay.
This is... Wow, this is Teeling Blackpitts. This is a peated Irish whiskey.
Or it's Irish.
Potentially an Irish whiskey that has been aged at least some of its life in peated cask. I don't know. You're seeing it on the screen down there right now. It says right here, ex-bourbon and Sauterne casks, whatever Sauterne is.
Okay.
And this is thanks to Peter Faciano at Whiskey is a Journey. Peter, thank you so much for the sample, man.
This is very well crafted, and whatever they do, whatever casks they're putting it in, you're getting flavor. I don't know, but it is very delicate. It's full of flavor, yet delicate on the palate.
Yeah.
Which is a very fine line to walk, but this does that well.
Yes. And now a lot of stuff makes sense because that real fruitiness that we're getting tend to get on a lot of Irish whiskeys, and this is a peated single malt Irish whiskey. So you've got the peat that's lacing in there really nicely. I forgot we even had this sample, to be honest with you, but I do know that people have in the comments told us we needed to try this because we like peat.
This is good.
Is this maybe like a really good introduction to peat for people? Because it's so lightly peated. It's not heavy-handed at all.
Yeah. I would think so. If you like this, I feel like you could graduate to other things. But if you don't like this, then you know that you may not like peat.
Yeah, I think that says it all right there.
Yeah.
If you like this video, go ahead and like it. And if you like this style of content, again, subscribe. Because this is what we do here. And we would love for you to join us for a pour on one of our live streams. We do them once a month. Hit that bell down there. It'll let you know when we're going live.
Yep, absolutely. That's it for today. Be good to each other. And until next time.
Cheers.